In the symphony orchestra, the instruments are divided into 4 separate yet equally important groups: the brass who investigate crime, the woodwinds, percussion, and strings who go about their daily lives. These are their stories.
Thanks for coming out today. What was your name, officer?
Detective.
That's an odd name.
Detective Saxophone, sir.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shortchange you. I've just never seen someone with so many buttons make detective before.
Permission to speak freely, sir?
By all means.
I'm made of brass just like you, Sergeant Tuba, and I took an oath to serve and Robbery in progress. Robbery in progress.
We're too late. Did anyone see what happened?
I did. Oh, you were the brass. Mommy and Papi told me never to talk to the brass.
It's okay, hijo. That was our money they took.
There was a strong wind as they burst through the door, and it seemed like the robbers got noisier as the wind blew harder. I couldn't see through the cloud of money. I'm sorry.
Hola, me llamo Detective Saxophone.
Hola.
Is there anything else you can tell us?
No, senor, there's nothing Do you think I could be a detective one day, too? You seem more like me than the other brass.
Let's go back to the station and see what we can figure out. Thank you for your help, kid. You did muy bueno.
Why did we go back to the station, Sergeant?
Well, we need a place to think. We draw a picture to see what we're dealing with. There's a gang of brass. Are we allowed to call them that still? Okay, they call themselves the Armstrongs, after Louis Armstrong, the famous trumpet player. We've also got the
It's Madera. It's Spanish for wood, even though they're not all made of wood. It's kind of a touchy subject for them.
Continuing, we also have the
Djembe, for the traditional West African percussion.
Did we just hire this guy to pronounce stuff for us? Anyway, and Stradivarius for the best violin maker in history. Not that I believe in selling people, but they go for about $1 million a piece.
Detective Saxophone, my office now. Sergeant Tuba is your superior officer. I know you may have more culture and education than him, but unless it's helping us catch the bad guys, stop interrupting him.
Yes, ma'am, Lieutenant Frenchhorn.
Deputy Mayor Pizza really pulled some strings to get you on Special Instruments Unit, so act more grateful to be here.
Pizzicato.
I was testing to see if you would interrupt me. Did you know pizzicato is a technique where you pull or pluck a string instead of bowing it?
No, ma'am. That was nice what you did there, pizzicato, pulling strings.
Does the name of the deputy mayor have anything to do with your bad habits in this unit?
No, ma'am.
What is your goal in life?
To be the first instrument without valves to make police chief, ma'am.
You're not going to make it to sergeant, then lieutenant, if you keep interrupting people who outrank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now go back out there and solve this case. Tips C.
While I'm walking back to the crime wall, esta es una presentación de Tip C. ¿Tienes un problema de matemática? Tú necesitas Tip C. So what happens next, Sergeant?
Didn't they teach you Tipsy in the academy?
I was giving you a chance to lead me, Sergeant. No, sir. Please explain.
Well, the first thing we did was T, which was think, as we went back to the station. Drew a picture. The next step would be I for information. Could you put up your notes from when we interviewed the kid? Then we can underline important stuff.